Oh, welcome back to the armory. Today, we've got another nice build, and this one's about ready to go out to the gunsmith to have the barrel installed. This is a Turkish M38 Mauser. It's a long-action Mauser, but it has the small barrel threads in the receiver. So what we've got here, I purchased this receiver stripped off of Gunbroker, and I managed to assemble everything as it sits, and so far so good. I'm going to do the turn down bolt. This is going to be strictly a hunting rifle, and the barrel, I found the barrel on Gunbroker. This is a 7mm Remington Magnum barrel, already pre-threaded for the small barrel threads of the Mauser, and these are very, very distinctly smaller than the standard 98 size barrel threads. So basically all I had to do, I got the stock off of eBay. Pretty nice little stock. It's a lightweight, good for packing around for hunting. And that's exactly what this rifle is going to be for. It's strictly a hunter. Now, we're going to put a scope base on the receiver. We do have to open up the face of the bolt to Magnum size, but there's plenty of bolt diameter to open up Mauser bolt to Magnum size. It's pretty common for Mauser builds to be adjusted for whatever caliber you're going to be shooting. And the 7mm Magnum is a standard Magnum size bolt face. I think we're going to leave the internal box magazine. And I do need a trigger. So I was digging through my parts. I've got an old Timney trigger. So we're going to install a Timney trigger in this. We're going to turn down the bolt, and I've got the correct reamer and headspace gauges for the gunsmith. When I like to go to the gunsmith, I like to have everything ready. They don't always have the right reamer. They don't always have the right headspace gauges. So when I go to the gunsmith, I like to provide them with the reamer and the gauges. It's not a necessity, but it does help them out a lot. My gunsmith is very, very busy. He is probably one of the best gunsmiths I've dealt with, and he is backlogged like 6 to 10 weeks all the time, and that's just something you got to live with. For really good gunsmiths, they are in very high demand, and he does a fantastic job. But we're going to send this action off, have the barrel tightened down, have the chamber finished, have the bolt adjusted to the Magnum size, and then I'm going to have him do another standard bluing on the barrel in the action. And this will become just a very, very nice hunting rifle. And 7mm Magnum is probably the most favored for North American game. I know just about everybody hunting North American game seem to prefer the 7mm Magnum. So here's one to build, and this is going to be a lot of fun to take to the range. Now, nice thing, the stock, when I got it, all I had to do was square up the very front of the receiver in the stock, and the whole action just set right down. No barrel channel interference, nothing. But this is also a hunter profile barrel, so it is a little bit smaller than what you would see in like a target barrel or a heavy barrel. It is considerably smaller, but this will make just a fantastic little shooter. So I wanted to take a take a few minutes and show this off. Like I said, I'm going to turn the bolt down, and then the whole action and everything's going to go off to the gunsmith, and they're going to finish up the action. So this will be a fantastic shooter, I'm sure. All right, with the 7mm, let's remove the bolt. And let's modify this bolt with a turn down bolt handle. And I try to keep a good number of these on hand, because sometimes it can actually be kind of a pain to find a turn down bolt handle. So I usually buy 2 or 3 at a time. And that way, as I'm putting these together, I kind of always have one on stock. And this comes from Rock Solid Industries. These are pretty good bolt handles. I've used these on quite a few rifles. They were originally designed for the Mosin Nagant bolt handle, but really they are the same size as the square lug on the Mauser bolts, and they work just fine. So let's get the bolt taken apart. We're going to get this cut off, get this welded on, get it smoothed out, and we'll see how we do. All right, there's the bolt turned down. I got it welded, got it smoothed back down, filled in. Now I just need to spend some time polishing it, and it cycles fantastic. No stock interference. So this action's finally ready for the gunsmith. Like I said, we just got to get it barrel locked down. We got to get the chamber finished out, bolt face opened up, and then have a nice finish put on the metal. So there's another one ready to go, and hopefully we start seeing back rifles from the gunsmith soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.